me and my partner were just wanting to spice up the relationship a little, you know? Yeah, we noticed you were bi, and you know what they say. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Dutchy. And today, I thought I would bring you guys a video on what it feels like to be bisexual. I have had that many requests to do this video for the longest time. So yeah, this morning I finally sat down with my thoughts, put pen to paper as some would say, and wrote down some common feelings and like themes that have occurred since coming out as bisexual, and also like the struggle of coming out as bisexual and like the whole journey. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Also, it's so freaking hot. I've already got a sweaty upper lip and I've been in this room for like 5 mins. And we've still got construction going on across the road, so if you guys hear it, I do apologize. If you are new here, hi, my name is Dutchy. I create loads of LGBTQ+ content, skits, vlogs, advice videos, reaction videos. You freaking name it, I freaking create it. And I would absolutely love for you to become part of the Dutchy fam too by going down there, hitting that big red subscribe button and that notification bell so that you don't miss another upload. And without further ado, let's head on into what it feels like to be bisexual. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I came out as bi about 2 years ago now. Whew, time flies, hun. I'm not gonna lie, for the most part, the whole coming out thing has been pretty chill. I have an extremely supportive network of family and friends, and you guys, like, do not even get me started on you guys. However, there are still obviously bisexual struggles that exist that I've either experienced firsthand or I've seen on different social medias or in person, stuff like that I sort of want to discuss with you guys, and then sort of delve into what it actually really feels like to be bisexual, because I feel like a lot of the time people have their assumptions about it and their prejudices and like whatever, but no one actually knows what it feels like to be bisexual unless you are, and it's super important to remember that, because boy oh boy, it can defo be a struggle being bisexual. Having feelings for and being attracted to more than one gender can be hella confusing and hella complicated. So if you're watching this and you're currently struggling with your sexuality, whether it be your bisexuality or just any other sexuality in general, I just want to say I'm here for you. And I get what it's like to be fighting a constant battle between your mind, thoughts, and feelings. Okay, now I'm going to start with some things that have personally been said to me, or things that I do see quite often about bisexuals that you definitely should not say to someone that is coming out. But how do you like know for sure? Like, have you even dated a girl? It's okay, I went through that bi phase too. I used to tell everyone I was bi. But it's okay, you'll figure out what you really are soon. So why don't you just come out the whole way? You're halfway there. Why not just quit playing and come out as gay? Okay, but that's no biggie. It'd be much harder for you if you came out as gay. Don't you think that's a bit greedy? Like a bit of a selfish way to live? Like, you can't like both. You can't have both either, so just choose one. Pro tip for anyone out there watching this, whether you're part of the LGBTQ+ community or not, never say any of those things to someone that is coming out. They are the complete wrong thing to say. If someone has placed enough trust and had enough courage to come out to you, they're most definitely seeking your love and support, and not your opinion on a sexuality that you can't understand or feel yourself. And I'm not saying you can't have questions, because you can. It's completely normal to be curious about things that you don't know or don't understand or haven't felt before. However, I definitely suggest keeping those questions and thoughts and opinions and stuff to yourself, because let's just put yourself in this person's shoes for a moment. They're super vulnerable already as it is. By opening themselves up to you about something that's super personal, there's actually no need to make them feel more uncomfortable or uneasy about their sexuality and the whole situation by interrogating them or trying to change their mind or change who they are. It's super important to try and make their coming out process as easy and smooth as possible. Now here's the thing, and this is super important, and what I want everyone out there that doesn't understand a certain sexuality to remember, is that just because you haven't experienced something for yourself doesn't mean that it doesn't exist or it's not valid for another individual or they can't feel that. For example, I personally have never experienced a panic attack. However, I know that they exist and it's possible for a person to have one, because many people close to me have suffered from them, and I've listened to them when they've told me how it felt and what happened and how the experience was. It's the same thing. You may not be attracted to more than one gender or a different gender to someone else, but millions of other people are saying they do. So take a hot minute and listen to them. Now this next one is a really common thing that a lot of bi, pan, practically any label that isn't hetero people have to deal with and do deal with on a daily basis, particularly when it comes to online dating, but it can also happen in bars, nightclubs, just anywhere, and that's this old chestnut. Me and my partner were just wanting to spice up the relationship a little, you know? Yeah, we noticed you were bi, and you know what they say? Let me guess that I'd be totally down for a threesome, right? Because I'm bi, right? Well, yes. No. You're bi? That's so hot. You'd totally be into a threesome, right? Threesome? Threesome. Oh, you wanna have a threesome? And sure, there's plenty of bi people out there who I'm sure would enjoy threesomes. But there are also plenty of bi people out there who do not enjoy threesomes and who would never consider having a threesome. In fact, being bisexual and wanting to participate in a threesome are two completely unrelated entities. Another pro tip, don't make assumptions. It's naive and hella lame. If you are in doubt about how to react when someone has sat down and started coming out to you, be these two things: positive and supportive. Like anything in regards to someone's identity, not even sexuality, just identity as a whole. I'm sorry, but you don't get to call the shots or tell them what they're feeling is wrong or not valid or try and change them. That, my friends, all comes down to the person identifying as what they are identifying as. So if you're uncomfortable with a label, aka a word or a noun that someone uses to describe their sexuality or their identity, then maybe it's time to look inward and ask yourself why, because it really doesn't have anything to do with you at all. So now we've covered some common bisexual struggles, but how does it actually feel to be bisexual? Well, it can feel like many things. Being bisexual feels normal. It's just who I am, it's who I'm attracted to. But sometimes being bisexual can feel far from normal, with every second person telling you to just pick a side. Being bisexual can feel confusing. And no, I don't mean confused about my sexuality, just hard to wrap your head around. Like any sexuality, discovering your true sexuality and going through that process is confusing for anyone. Whether you're bi, gay, pan, any other sexuality, figuring it out can be a really confusing time. Being bisexual can feel exciting, scary, crazy, happy, vulnerable, different, fun. But most of all, being bisexual just feels like being bisexual. Nothing more, nothing less. And it just so happens that I'm attracted to more than just one gender. That's just how it is for me. No, I'm not confused. No, it's not a phase. No, I'm not more likely to want to participate in a threesome. I'm not more likely to cheat. I'm not a closeted lesbian. I'm bi. And that just about wraps up today's video on what it feels like to be bisexual. I hope you guys seriously enjoyed. I have plenty more videos of this sort of nature planned and coming up in the coming weeks, so I really do hope you guys enjoy them. If you want me to film anything else about bisexuality, or you have a certain topic within bisexuality or sexuality in general, then definitely pop it down in the comments below. I'll be reading and responding to all of you, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.